welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're doing the second cash stuffing of April. Super exciting. Let's give this a count and we'll see how much we have to work with today. We have 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490, 500, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. So 570 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81. So 581 euros. We can fill up the cash tray now. And we have a lot of 20s today. And we can begin. So let's start with our black binder. This is our weekly spending. We're gonna add 40 in groceries. These envelopes are empty because I empty them each week. So that's why weekly spending. Dine out is getting a 40 as well. And spending is getting a 20. And then buffer is getting a 40. So we have, lost a 5. Now we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. So 270 in buffer. Perfect. That's all for the black binder. Now we have monthly spending. That's our pink binder. Let me grab it. Gas is going to get a 10. And we have 50, 60, 70 in gas now. Then a household is getting a 10. We have 50, 70, 90, 100 in household. Miscellaneous is getting 40. So 20, 40, we have 150, 70, 90, 190 in miscellaneous. Rent is getting a 70. So 50, 70. We have 250, 350, 370, 390, 410, 415. I need to transfer my part of rent to my boyfriend. So that's 2 binders down. We are moving on to sinking funds. We're starting with short-term ones, and this is Ruby Rose. We're gonna start with beauty, and we are adding 5 in beauty. That's definitely gonna go into nails. We have 20, 25, 30 now in beauty, in nails. Facials have 105, laser has 270. I have booked a laser hair removal session at the end of the month, so I'll use some money from there, and that's all. No ones for us to take out of here. So clothing, we have we're adding 20, and we're taking these 4 ones to savings challenges. So we have 120, 35 in clothing now. 135. Health isn't getting anything, but I believe we had a 1 to take out here. Medicine, no. Miscellaneous, yes. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 ones we can take out from health. And travel is getting 50 today, and we are adding that to our October, November tab. I really like having these tabs. Now I have a clearer overview of which trip I'm working on and how much I have saved. So we have 200, 450, 505, and 10. So 510 in October, November's trip. That's great. Perfect. So that's all for this binder, getting very thick. So now we're moving on to long-term sinking funds, which is our blue binder. We are adding 5 into babies. 1,500, no, not 500, I wish, 1,000, 50, 70, 90, 95, and 100. So 1,100 in babies. Car is getting a 5 as well. And we have 1,205 and 10 in car. Pets isn't getting anything. Technology is getting a 5. We have 1,150, 55, 60 in technology. And weddings is getting a 5 as well. We have 1,105 and 10 in weddings. That's all for this binder. We are now moving on to our A5 binder. This is my favorite binder, but it's very hard to open every time. We are starting with celebrations. So I realized I never made a note that I also need to save money for my anniversary this year. So I'll need to incorporate that somewhere into my budget. But let's start with holidays. That's getting a 5. We have 50, 70, 85 in holidays. Birthdays is getting a 10. And we have 200, 350, 70, 80. So 380 in birthdays. Then others, we're not adding anything, but it has 95. And miscellaneous, we're not adding, but it has 100. And then special occasions, we're adding 20. These are special things that I'm saving for that are not covered by any other category in here. So that's that. Christmas is getting a 20, and that's going into my sister's. So we have 20, 30 now in my sister's tab in Christmas. Next up is deposit. We're adding 25 into here. So 25, 5,000, 6,000, 50, 75 in deposit. Emergency fund is getting 5. And we have 5,150, 55, 60. So 5,160. Subscriptions is next, and we are adding, let's see, phone, we're adding a 3. 1, 2, 3. That is 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48 in phone. Now we are adding 2 into card. 1, 2. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So that's enough to cover the whole year. So we're done with that. Spotify is getting a 5. And we have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38 in Spotify. Coffee is getting a 5. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13 in there. Medicine is getting a 5. So we have 25, 30. And gym is getting 10. So 20, 31 in gym now. That is for subscriptions. Perfect. And that brings us now to our sunshine binder. This is our savings challenges binder. I'm very excited to always do this one. Just brings me so much joy. We're starting with scratch off. We're adding 10 because that's what we owed ourselves from last week. So now we can scratch and see what we're gonna add next. This is 7. So I definitely can add that today. Sorry if the phone is moving way too much. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can add that today, and then we can scratch another one for next week. 22. So 22 is what we have to add. Whoops. I'm gonna stop you from. Okay, so 22, I'm gonna make a note. 22 scratch off. for next week. Okay, and now we are moving on to bingo. So bingo is a challenge I made myself. It's basically a bunch of things relating to budgeting, bonus stuffings, YouTube, etc., etc. We have already hit 2 bingos here, and today I have very exciting news because we're definitely gonna hit more. Because last week, I think I told in my previous video, last week I was at my parents' house. It's a little bit outside of the city, so there's really no food delivery and stores, so I was very good with not eating out and not spending, so we can definitely color in some squares today. Also, just a reminder, each square is €5 and then each bingo is an additional €10 to that. So let's just begin coloring and I'll tell you what we're doing. So no spend 3 days in a row definitely hit last week, so that I'm gonna add a 5 for. So no eating out for 5 days was also something that I hit, so I can add another 5. Additionally, you can see that we filled in this row, so that's a bingo which we're adding a 10. We don't have a 10, so I'm adding a 20 and taking out 10. And also this one, which is another diagonal, another bingo, also adding another 10 in here. So then I also didn't eat out for 7 days because I spent a long time in my parents' house, so I was able to manage also this. So I'm very excited. I counted today, like right before filming this video, I was like, was it really 7 days? That's so amazing. Like when I was writing this, I was like, I'm never gonna hit that. Like that's not doable, but I guess it is. So as you can see, that hits another bingo. We need to add another 10. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's super great. And basically all we have is subscribers left and bonus cash savings and savings goal. So for the subscribers, I honestly haven't checked the math on my channel, so I need to do this before the next video, so I can see if I can actually color these in. But today has been a very good day, successful day for the bingo. We added €40 in here today. That's super fun. And now we have some money left for the last challenge. We have these 2 ones. I'm just gonna add them for next week because this challenge only has amounts that end with 5 or 0. That's our 2025 challenge. The entirety of this card is going to add up to €2025. So I have €50 left on the board. I'm going to add them and color in. So we'll see. I'm going to start with higher numbers. Do I have a 50 in like one bill? I don't think I do. I can add a 40. No, I have a 45. So I can do a 45 and a 5 to total a 50. Perfect. I should have taken a different marker for this. This is gonna piss me off that it's the same color. So 45 here. Perfect. So we added a 50 in here. That was the entirety of the cash stuffing for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. We have fun over here. I'll be back very soon with more videos, but in the meanwhile, I wish you a very wonderful day and I hope to see you next time. Bye.